guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you stopped by again. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you this Daisy Marquez palette. I know I'm late in the game, but you know what? Who cares, right? But this is from BH Cosmetics, and when I saw the reviews and I saw on Instagram this palette, it just like drew me in right away. So this is going to be kind of like a two-in-one video. It's going to be like a review, but it's really going to focus on this eye look here that I just did. So if you're interested in seeing how this bad boy performs, please keep watching. Okay, I'll be using the Morphe R39 brush, and I'll be picking up the passion fruit color, which is right here. It's a very beautiful color. I'm going to go in with that straight into my eye look. I'm not going to put a transition shade, nothing. I want to go straight into that. So I'm just going to start on the outer part of the eye and just pack that in along the crease. Now, I like to blend at the same time. As soon as I pack it on there, I just go straight into blending that, and you want to just go right above the crease because you're going to soften that out with another brush just so that it has a nice soft look and it's not harsh. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to take my Morphe R35 brush and I'm just going to blend out those edges on the top of my crease there and just kind of work it up towards my brow. I don't want to go too far up, but you do want to blend that out so it doesn't look harsh. Then, using that same R39 brush, I'm going to pick up the color Bittersweet, which is right here. It's a little deeper color, and we want to put that in the crease area, but right below the first color that we applied. This color is going to give it a little bit more depth, and it's going to just give it that nice pop on the crease. So far, these shadows are blending out beautifully. I am super impressed by this palette just because it's blending. You know, there's like no fallout right now. I don't see anything in this area. I don't see anything in the inner corner of my eye. It's just an amazing formula, and it's just doing its job. That's what you want, is you want these palettes to just do its job, get your makeup done, and move on and continue to play with these. This is just amazing. So going back in and blending out the edges again, I'm going to work my way up a little bit higher towards my brow. Once you blend it out to where you want it, then we're going to be doing the halo cut crease here. And let's see. Some of you have asked me on Instagram, what am I using to cut my creases? So I've been using and loving this. This is like my favorite. It is the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, and this is in the color Halo. This product does what it says it's gonna do. So I highly recommend this. Is so, you know, the price point on this is just perfect. You know, you're not gonna spend a whole lot of money, and you can find it at Ulta. It's a great product. So I'm going to go in with my favorite Morphe M170-2 brush. Just going to pick some of that up. You don't need a whole lot, so we're going to start out with a little, and you can always add more if you need to. So I'm going to start in the middle. Now I have to go a little higher because I do have a huge lid space, and then from the crease to my brow is another huge space. So I do have to go up a little bit more, but if you have a hooded eye, then you'll just, you know, need to work with it to suit your eye. And then I'm just going to continue to pat that until it's where I want it. Okay, so this is about where I want it. So what I do next is optional. You don't have to do it. You could do it with a dry brush, but I usually use my finger and I just apply gently. You don't want to smear it all over your eye, but you just want to pat it dry until it's almost dry. Once you apply the shadow on there, you want it to stay. You don't want it to disappear or create a whole mess. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna pick up this color. It's a yellow color and it's called Flower. And I'll be using a small little brush. I don't know if you could see that there. It's very small. It's very detailed. I'm just gonna grab some of that and I'm gonna apply it where I cut the crease. And I'm just gonna gently pat it on there. You don't want to, you know, swish it around the eye. You just wanna pat it. Once you get that done, then you can go in there and just kind of blend it in there. Once you do that, then I'm gonna take this little flat brush, and it's a Luxie 245 small shader brush, and I'm gonna pick some of that yellow up, and I'm just gonna pat it on there. And again, I'm not going to be swishing it around my lid because I just need to pack that on there. It is, you know, a yellow, so you wanna make sure that you bring out that yellow and not make it disappear. Next, I'm gonna pick up the R39 brush, and I'm just, whatever product is left on this brush, I'm just gonna soften out those edges along that yellow and just connect the two, but you want them to blend in together so that it looks seamless. You're gonna do that also on the inner corner eye. And just soften that. You don't wanna do too much, but you don't wanna, just like that. Okay, so now we're done with that part. We're gonna add the liner. The liner that I'm gonna be using is the Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and this is in the color black. We're gonna create a wing, and might as well make it look dramatic since the eye look is dramatic as well. Might as well. Okay, so we did the liner. Now again, you going back in with the R39 brush, you're gonna pick up some of the Bittersweet. Just gonna sweep that on the bottom lash line. Then I decided at the last minute when I did this eye that we were gonna put some black liner, and we're gonna add the Essence Long Wear Lasting Eye Pencil, and this is in the color black. This pencil is super pigmented and it's so nice. It's soft, it glides on nicely. Once you put that in the waterline, then you're gonna again go back in the R39 and you're just gonna blend that out and kind of merge those two colors, but not removing the black liner from your waterline. You just kind of wanna smoke that out from just like that. It's very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put my lashes and some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, now I am back. I can take these guys off. Ow. You know, these are not so hair friendly. Okay, now that I'm back, we can talk about this palette and see how they performed. And honestly, I'm very pleased about this palette. The formula on this palette is phenomenal. This, I know I say this in a lot of palettes, it's only because I truly pick up the palettes that I feel like are gonna perform the best. But this palette here, the formula is just amazing. It goes on, it stays on, it doesn't fall all over the place. And when you blend it out, it blends out beautifully. So far, the colors that I use in this video are just wonderful, wonderful colors, along with, they just worked very well together. And I feel like if, you know, those three, just those three worked well, I believe the rest of the palette is also amazing. So I will definitely do more eye looks with this palette. The other thing too I wanted to mention is that the color ratio is perfect, and also in the matte and shimmers, you know, you have 20 shades in here and half of those are matte shades and the other half are shimmer shades. So it's like a really good balanced, well-balanced combination in this palette. So the color story again is beautiful. I think she did an amazing job, and I feel like you can do so much with this palette. So that being said, I give this obviously a really good rating. Everything about this palette is there. That's what you want. You want something that's going to perform beautifully. So don't forget to like this video if you really found this informative, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you haven't hit the notification bell, please do so that you can always see my videos. And if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them, and just put it down in the description box and I'll be sure to comment back. I always do. I love reading your comments. And so yeah, we're done with this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. So we'll see you later. Ciao.